Welcome to the ReWire podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Stewman, and I'm here to rewire your mind for success. We're glad that you're here. Number one question I get asked constantly, every day, all day is my face, my facial routine, what kind of eye cream makeup I'm just fucking kidding, right? But have you ever hear those posts? It's like every day people ask me about my eye care, my skincare routine. Like literally nobody asks. Veronica, nobody asks. So back to my point. I do get asked every day, hey, how do you have such an amazing team? A couple of weeks ago, we did MDM, $1 Million Mastermind 2023. Everybody that came through there, amazing team. How do you do that? How do you lead them? Your team is amazing. How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? And I want to share that with you today. I'm going to give you the same answer that I give everybody else. I'm going to give you the same process that I've told everybody else. And I will tell you how I discovered this and give flowers to the person that helped me be this way, the people that have helped me become this way. Because here's what I needed. What I'm about to tell you is so fucking simple. So simple. You're going to discredit it. And you're going to go, it works for him. It doesn't work for me. It sounds good. It's too easy, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have these excuses. But it's real. So my whole career, I hear the term core values, mission, vision, values. You gotta have a mission, Steve. We got some core values. We're a core value-based leadership company, right? All the shit that you hear. It sounds fucking stupid, right? We all got core values. We all believe in something, right? Like, shit, we're all here working. We probably got something in common. But here's the thing. It's like my core values may be one thing, and my camera guy's core values may be similar, but just slightly different. Like my core value may be honesty. His core value may be integrity. They're two different things, right? But if we never communicate that and we don't agree on core values, then what happens is we totally have a different set of core values, although they seemingly sound the same. But if I don't communicate with him the difference between honesty and integrity, and why integrity is my core value and not just honesty, then he doesn't understand. Therefore, he can't understand that we have a common value because we don't have a common value. His value is honesty, which is a part of integrity, but my value is integrity, which encompasses everything. So back to the point. I hear this my whole life, but I don't hear it explained that way. I go to church for 20 years, core value-based church. Keith's all about it, but But finally, sometimes you run into somebody somewhere and they say the right combination of words that unlock your mind, and they just open the opportunity that you've had in front of you all along, but it just takes the right person at the right time in the right place. And for me, that happened in 2019. I showed up to St. Louis, Missouri, and I was there to go to a meeting for an organization led by Andy Frisella. And prior to going to the meeting, I went to Andy Frisella's headquarters and hung out with some of their staff observed some of their staff and saw how things went down. As I was communicating with Andy, I noticed all of these impeccable details. And at the end of hanging out, and there were several other people there too, Sean Whalen, Dan Fleischman, Tommy Vex, like famous people. So I'm just letting them talk because I'm a good listener. When it was over with, I asked him, hey man, how do you get your people? At one point I watched Sean Whalen spilled a little bit of water, like he tripped a little bit, he spilled just a little tiny splash of water on the ground. And without saying, and Sean just walked off like it didn't happen. Yeah, I seen you, Sean. So did DJ. But DJ, Andy's security guard, went and grabbed the paper towel, and it was a tiny piece of water. It was a drop, He went and grabbed a towel and he cleaned it up. He gave Sean this funny look too. It's like, motherfucker, you should clean this up. But I asked Andy later on, I said, hey man, I noticed that your security guard did that. I noticed that, all of your toilet paper, all of your paper towels, all these things are organized every detail here is taken care of and your team's behind it. How do you do that? And he said, because we have core values that match this. And he showed me a wall of core values. And for the first time in my life, I seen a man that had an example of what I wanted. You see, I've heard a lot of people talk about core values, but it didn't look like they were valued for shit. But I look at Andy and they valued him His company has a massive valuation. He's a valuable person. He has valuable employees. So for the first time in my life, I saw those values rub off and become valuable. So it opened my mind to shit, I've got to really buy into these core values. So I go and I start talking to my team. Hey, we got these core values. And at the time we had probably 10 or 15 because that's too damn many, but I didn't know what I was doing. It was all brand new. Some people, they left. And I took it hard at first, but now in retrospect, as I've gotten older, mature, and more experienced, I just realized that they realized that their values didn't line with mine, so they showed themselves the way out. That's the beauty about having values. It's okay. My values don't have to be better than yours. My values don't have to trump yours or be triumphant over yours or anything like that. I just have to establish what my values are, and if yours don't match, that's fine. Doesn't mean that yours are bad. You just need to go somewhere where your values match somebody else. So people left. But mostly people stayed. And they said, we'll buy into your values. Not the first time, not the second time, but a couple weeks later, they're like, yeah, fuck, if you're not going to quit, we'll buy in. And I have spoke that over them almost daily for 5 years now. Did I say that right? 4 years now. Almost daily. And because we take weekends off and I'm on the road and shit, but almost daily speaking over it. It's written everywhere. We live it. They all know it. They all have it memorized. And guess what? They know that in order to become valuable, you have to have responsibility, integrity, the heart of a servant, and commitment to excellence. They understand that. And if you'll have those four things, you're valuable in this company. Therefore, they know if they adopt our core values, they become a valuable asset to a very valuable company. And it changes how your team operates because they know they're valuable to me because I've communicated what I find valuable. They're not wondering, hey, does the boss like me? Does the boss not like me? Is he cool with me? Is he not cool with me? They say, oh, I follow these values and live by these values, so I know I'm valuable to Ryan because that's what he values. And when you can get a team like that, but see, if I didn't value these things and I wasn't showing the value of these core values by leading as an example, then there's no way that they'd find the value in them or find them valuable either. It's funny I can use that word so many damn times and it still mean the same, to have the same impact. So if you're wanting to know what it takes to put a world-class team together that's down for the cause, first they got to know what the cause is. What's the mission? And second of all, they got to know what you value so that they can become valuable to you. Rise above.